Well, welcome back to the Little French Homestead. Today we are going to be doing a video on how to declutter underneath your kitchen. I've got some bins. We had gone to Dollar Tree the other day, and I've got some cats in here because they usually don't see this open and they think that it's absolutely hilarious. So this is Sapphire. Say hi. She's a pretty little girl. And then we had another kitty just down in here a few seconds ago. So what we're going to do is we're going to take everything all out of here and I'm going to declutter it. If you see very carefully, you know, it looks kind of horrific right now. So I'm going to try to go ahead and see if I can go ahead and make it a little bit better for me and my family for when we go ahead and need to get under here and take care of business. I have a child right here. She's holding the flashlight because if you don't hold the flashlight there, watch what happens. Move the flashlight. Yeah, it's not as bright as it can be. So I need that in here for that extra light. There we go. Look at that beautiful thing. So we also have some more cleaning bottles. These ones that I got, these were absolutely wonderful, but when you pour bleach in these things, they don't squirt as lovely as anymore. So I'm not throwing those away, but I won't be putting bleach into those. I will be putting bleach into this one. And I'm going to mark it still bleach, but I wanted it in the black. This one here is just going to be a regular, like a vinegar-based lemon flavored. I've got my extra handy dandy, what do you call it, sponges. Because what we're going to do is we're going to put some sponges on here. And then we're going to line them all up. I had these in my back pantry and I just really need more room in that pantry, so I need to get them out of here. So we're going to go ahead and declutter all this all down, and then we're going to scrub everything and take care of reorganizing. So for right now, I'm just going to move everything all up and take care of it. And I'll probably have to clean some things down. This is my homemade soap. We've been using that all up. That is absolutely wonderful. It leaves a nice, fresh feeling on you. And it looks like maybe some stuff may have leaked. So this is a perfect time to go ahead and take care of that. This is my video that I've done with the homemade lemon flavored, well, you don't want to eat it, but homemade flavor smelling for your spray. We're going to be adding that into here as well. All right, so let me go ahead and finish this off. Looks like we've got 2 of these down here. Now we do have, I buy in big bulk. Obviously we didn't realize that we had 2 of these down here. I use a soap dispenser up there. So you press down on it and it gives you just the right amount of detergent. I'm gonna combine these 2 together. I'm gonna take some of this stuff all out of here and scrape all this down. And I do have another, you can see here that it is quite dirty, so we're going to clean this all down. But I have another one of these in my bathroom, so I'm going to go ahead, get that, and we're going to clean this all down. So I'll be back in just a few. All right, welcome back. We discovered we have a leak underneath in here. So we've put in a pan for the water. We've got a plumber who's going to come by sometime, probably in the next day or 2. And we just put some new contact paper down on here and cleaned up the mess. I did want to go ahead and take care of the trash bags, put that in a new bin, and then put my sponges and back in there and that. So now what we're all going to do here is I'm just going to go through all of this, clean all these all down, dump this into here, and then just clean the rest of this down. So obviously that's not what we really wanted to have going on today, but it was a good thing that I caught it. Almost fill that all the way up. That's okay. Yep, perfect. And then this is going to go back down underneath here. Let me just wipe the bottom, make sure I don't have anything. That is, we love this soap dispenser in here. It does allow just the right amount to come out. That works out perfect. Whoop. Splattered some. It's okay. Just needed to re-clean the sink down again anyway, so not a big deal. You set that right there, and that's all good to go. I'll clean all that up. And yeah, so that was quite a shock that happened down in there. I mean, unfortunately, we still have to do some kind of stuff in the sink. I'm just going to make sure that it's limited as we can. I don't know if it's also that section is hooked in with the dishwasher, so that's why I put a really big bucket underneath there. We'll just go ahead and just keep changing it all out until we get the plumber here. Now I just threw away my sponge, and I don't know why I did that. Well, I know why I did that. I was using my cutting board and I had chicken on it. So I didn't want to go ahead and keep using chicken, even though I knew I was doing this. So I'm just cleaning these down here real quick. I'm going to let these air dry just for a little bit while I go ahead and fill up my containers. And we'll come back in a second. So I gotta throw these away. They're all wet inside. But this is still perfectly dry. I'm just gonna give it a clean off because it's dirty. And I know it's just packaging, but. And then these are the dishwasher tabs that we do. We usually put them in like once every month to help with the dishwasher. See how we mark it on here, what the days, so we have another day or two to go ahead and put that in there. I'm just gonna wipe the countertop down kind of quickly. I wanted to use this. I'm gonna keep this here. You know how when you have your eggs, you know, coming in the house. Here, let me show you. You know, that's a little yucky. Oh, well, that one's broken. All right, well, we'll go ahead and give that one back to the chickens. I'll leave that right here for a second. But you know how sometimes when your eggs are dirty when you bring them in, or sometimes I like to go ahead and use them for your potatoes and just give them a good scrub down. There have been times where I've like used my actual sponge and I don't want to use my sponge anymore. So I'm not putting any cleaner into here. This is just going to be straight water, scrubbing this all off. And I'm going to keep it up here for now. I'll see how I like it. If not, I can always move it down. Or, you know, any kind of vegetables that you're coming out of the garden. Carrots, for instance, you know, use that scrub really good. My parents actually gave me some carrots. I would have loved to have had that taken care of. So once this stuff all dries up all over here, we're going to get it all together and then put it away in the cabinet. And I'm just going to do some filling all up around. I'm going to get my bleach solution going. It's just going to be a little bit of bleach in here, probably right up to about the, what kind of line is that one? No, I'm going to probably fill it up to about here. And then the rest of it all water. You don't want to over spray bleach everywhere, but at least then that way. And I'm going to mark this one bleach, and I'm also going to put a little bit of my lemon mixture in here. These were my lemons that I done, and I'm going to put some vinegar and then fill it up with the rest water. It's usually about the same ratio, lemon to vinegar. Fill it all up with water, and then that is going to be for a non-chemical spray. My husband did have this still here. We had bought this a long time ago. We're gonna go ahead and just finish that one up, and then we're gonna maintain these because we want to try to be a nice, healthy, clean house with some of our products. And I will bring you along in just a few moments. I really need to let some of this stuff clean. Not clean, air dry. All right, so we're starting on a little bit of bleach mixture. I already filled up my hand soap here. Now we have a cute little carrying case, so we can go ahead and take all this stuff to the bathroom, go ahead and clean everything all down. It all stays right together. But because right now underneath the sink, we have that bucket in my pan in there, we're not gonna be able to put that in there right now, so we're just gonna have to put that elsewhere. I can put that in my bedroom underneath my bathroom sink. That's not a big deal, but I just don't want to be overfilling everything right now underneath there. This right here can go underneath the sink, and then the bleach can go back underneath my sink. Let me go ahead and just write down bleach on here. That way everybody knows. Bleach and water. And then I'm gonna write down vinegar, lemon, and water. Let me go ahead and grab my vinegar. I forgot to bring that out over here. All right, perfect. And boy, that is, wow, that really is a wonderful smell in there. Believe it or not, it's not overpowerful. Just gonna add a little bit of that in there. Gonna add that. Like I said, you just want to add a little bit of each. And look at that. Now you have your own lemon vinegar spray. Go all around your house. Clean it all up. And this is going to absolutely be wonderful. And it's a lot more healthier and cleaner. So I just want to say thank you again for coming to me today. We had quite an adventure figuring out now that we have a wonderful leak underneath our sink. Yay! Yeah, the plumber said he'll be coming by probably sometime Wednesday or Thursday, and he'll go ahead and take care of that. We also have a small other issue in one of the kids' bathrooms. The knobs where you turn the shower on is a little loose, so they've been having to take a shower in ours, which is not a big deal. But we'll have him come over and take a look at that and fix that too. So thank you for coming on this wonderful journey today. Watch some of my other videos. We're going to be doing some cooking and the next few videos coming up. I got some wonderful stuff in the works. I want to say thank you again. If you like these videos and you want to see more of these kind of videos, please go ahead, like, share, but most importantly, go ahead, subscribe. But most importantly, keep on cooking. Bye.